funny that the webcam doesn't work in this overlay. Weird. Oh, it doesn't even show up now. Hold on, did I screw that up? Alright, I'm getting a camera issue here. My software. Yeah, I'm having severe tech issues. I can't seem to get this camera to recognize a USB port. There it goes. If I can't recognize a USB port, I can't recognize the camera. I'm still here. I'm just trying to figure out why this camera's not working. Now, is it configured, or do I got to reconfigure this thing? Oh, that puts me way back. I mean, you guys don't need a close-up of my face, do you? Yeah, it seems a little too far. That seems better. Seems like the zoom... I didn't move the camera. Why does the camera seem lower? Alright. Tech issues. Alright, so we're going to do that. So that should be good. Can you hear me though? Is everything sound-wise okay? Video looks good. I look good. I don't know. You don't need to see my port. Ha! Alright, so I think that now works. If something else crashes, we'll figure it out. Alright, so back. Oh, whoops. No, it's not done yet. I gotta go now. I gotta go fix the YouTube stuff. Because that crashed, so that crap's not gonna work. Alright, so talk to me, Goose. How are you all doing? So these two are never going to come back, so delete those. So did the little one finally go to sleep yet, Arlandria? Are you going to be able to take a nap? Are you going to be stuck all night and have to sit here and watch my garbage? I guess it's not garbage, I should say crap. I shouldn't say crap. Watch me stream. a Animal Crossing birthday in Animal Crossing. It doesn't matter. Oh, there she is. I knew she'd just waken up. See, I told you she'd pop in. Good morning there, Joyful Designs. How are you? We're just trying to reset. We had a tech issue. And if you don't have a tech issue, you're not a streamer. And today I'm having a crash. I had a system crash right there. Might be ordering a new computer. Means saying screw it. Oh, well, that's nice. I've never done a cross stitch and animal. How do you spell it? Chatty, okay. Cozy Gamer, Gaming Art, Family Friendly, Chatty, Cozy Gamer, Animal Crossing, Family Friendly Art. I'm forgetting some tag. I am not in the United States. I am English in Canada. That's why nobody watches me, because I'm in Canada. Even though I want to be somewhere else. My day's going great. I slept all day. It's like 30 some odd degrees. It's like 36 degrees today. It's too hot. So I did not drive out to Taco Bell, which is an hour away, because I'm trying to recover from this chemo stuff. And as everybody's aware, for people who don't know, I just took a nap for like an hour ago. Yeah, there was no way, because I go through these sequences where like my body says you need to go to sleep right now. And if you don't, you're going to fall asleep in that chair or wherever you are. So half the time I have to go to bed. So basically I got up at 8, had breakfast, went back to bed till noon. Got up, took some phone calls, had to call the pharmacy because they didn't call the doctor because they didn't order my medicine. So I had to have this medicine. So I was like, all right. So then that changed that plan. Went to the grocery store and it's super hot. So it was eye candy day at the grocery store. Which was nice, but 36 degrees or 30 whatever degrees for the next 4 days is not so nice, right? So then I said, yeah, well, I'm going to come home. I'm going to, try to stream. Ended up going back to bed. We were streaming, and then it was like, oh no, Gigi's falling asleep. So I was like, okay, we're going back to bed. And yeah, here's that British fox if you want to catch that. And so here we are. We're back, having a cup of coffee, trying to stay awake. Even though part of me says go back to bed. And we're just doing some birthday stuff in game. All right. Five fish, tadpole. Right. But how is your day going? Or you must have just woke up, so. Well, my day's great other than the tech issues, but I'm gonna have tech issues because I don't know. I always find two problems with tech issues. One, if it's super hot or super stormy, Yeah, they just gave me that hat. If it's super hot or super stormy in the real world, internet's crap. Right? So well, welcome in, Dark. Thank you. You got them all dressed and ready to go to work, did you? What a sweetheart you are. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so then I go to the grocery store. I didn't get to have tacos, so I bought a enchilada casserole for the oven. And I bought my strawberry shortcake. And some more grapes. So I bought a bag of grapes, green seedless. They're a little bit more sour than the red ones. And $12 a bag. And then I bought my Asian pear, another $4. So I went to buy a cake. So I could either buy an 8-inch round of anything like red velvet, cheesecake, chocolate, vanilla, whatever, right? 8-inch round. It would have been $20. So I bought a strawberry shortcake, a little rectangle one, $20. It was like, it didn't matter what I was going to do. And if I would have bought a slice of cake, it would have been $7. And if I bought half a round, it would have been $15. So it was like basically just buy the cake at $20. And that's your dinner tonight, is strawberry shortcake, because it's expensive as crap. So I bought myself a cake. And before anybody asks, no, I will not open a card. I will not open a present. It's not the way it goes when you get to this age. Oh, baby. Gotcha. Ha ha. I caught a great white shark. Watch out for its jaws. And what is jumping over here that wants to get me? Mosquito? Where'd you go? Flea. Yeah, no. I got a great white shark. Nice. Nice. I'm not gonna find a bagworm. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna bother looking for the bagworm. That's a mother in its own right. Whatever this big beetle is, I'm not gonna catch. I'm not gonna catch it. So the bagworm is in the cedar trees, and that one sucks. It's basically go shake every tree and pray that the wasp nest doesn't drop out. Like this, right? So let's go find a cedar tree in Gigi's cedar forest, where you sneak around people and say, eh. Oh. Oh. Yellow usually means money. Oh, no, don't worry about it. I'm okay, Joy. $10,000 for my birthday. I'll take it. I like the quiet sometimes. Okay. I don't know why that phone's ringing. Hold on. Oh, I love screwing with those guys. When they call and can't say your last name, be like, no, I'm sorry, you got the wrong number. I'm not buying what you're selling. Can I speak with Mr. or Mrs. Smythe? It's Smith. Sorry, you got the wrong number. Bag room. Oh. What were you saying about quite? Quite. I'm trying to say quiet. I like quiet. I'm a Cancer. You don't know my horoscope. I'm a homebody. I'm okay with being alone and quiet. Well, hold on. Let's back that up. No. Actually, I'm okay with being alone and quiet and being a homebody and doing things for myself. Like I'll get up tomorrow. You know, today was my birthday. Nobody stopped by. You know, whatever. You know, but I got phone calls. I've got people saying happy birthday, and that's plenty. I don't need necessarily the company, because sometimes I like people, sometimes I don't like people. You know, that kind of thing, right? However, at the same time, people like, you know, I come from a generation where at least send somebody a card. You know, like your grandmother wants to see a card just on their birthday. Don't, oh, we forgot grandma, let me call you. No, just send a card, you know. Oh yeah, that's always the way it works around here. And I love the telemarketers, they're great. I always like the ones too when they call in and it's like, and they ask for somebody. Oh, I got the wrong number. No joke, buddy. The best one I got, I remember a scam called me. They called me about my Windows computer. There was something wrong with it. And I said, oh yeah? And we were yakking and going at it, me and this guy. And I said, he goes, you know, we just need you to give us the serial number of your computer. And I said, no. You're the one calling me and telling me there's a problem and that my computer is doing this. So why don't you give me the serial number of which one of my 10 computers is doing that, and I'll take care of it. And then he hung up. You know, like, and I used to be that jerk. Oh, when I was younger, it was funny. And this is, no, God's honest truth. And my mother is alive. But, you know, you'd get those idiots who want to pick on you or whatever and say, oh, yeah, your mama. Or you know, they'd be doing mama jokes or saying something they did this to your mother or whatever. And then I'd turn around and be like, I said, you know, and I'd say something stupid like, oh, well, if you dug her up, then have at it, you know. And then they'd shut up and freak out like, don't know how to respond to that, right? Because all of a sudden it changed the whole narrative of whatever you thought you were doing. You know, it's like, well, too bad, buddy. You're going to talk crap. I'm going to burn you. And I remember doing it. And people would freak out like, oh my God, I'm sorry. You know, I don't know what to say. It's like, well, don't be stupid. You want to be stupid, go be stupid somewhere else. Don't do it here. All right, now I got to spend bells. Let's do it. Let's go spend some money on some stuff. Like in the hospital bed. You know, and it's funny. The reactions of people when they figure they get caught somewhere they can't get out of the hole they dug themselves. It's like, that's why you have to be educated. That's why you have to know how vocabulary works. Because the guy who thinks he's a big smart butt, you can get him every time by tricking his brain. And then he's like, and I'm like, yeah, exactly right. All right, so now I'll buy this hospital bed. Ah, it was short. Do I need this? $140,000? Oh yeah, not buying that. but I will go check and see if I have that. I think I'm going to be 200 short. And I said the bed was 42. Darn it. All right. 140. I always have to have these. So give me these. But I was always the kid who, you know, who got picked on or whatever, or, you know, growing up. Ooh, I have your hot item. Look at that. I even brought it. Here you go. I brought your clothesline. Prepared for that one. Plus, I'll get rid of these fish. Keep that shark. That's why it pays to be educated. Alright. Oh, come on. I don't want to do flower seeds. I hate doing flower seeds. Because it's like, I gotta figure out what seeds we actually carry. Darn it. And then I gotta go find out a space where I can dig 3 of them up to plant 3 more. Red lilies. Red roses. White lilies. Yellow lilies. Alright, we'll do yellow roses. Just give me 5 of these. Wait a minute. So that's a scam? The Wine of the Month Club? And what do you mean halfway through signing up? Do you actually give them some kind of information before you tell them about your sponsor? You're not giving them information, are you? It's like the one, hey, you just won an Alaskan cruise. Oh, you like to create information, huh? Yeah, I think I did that once. Somebody called and they said, they asked for somebody, said, no, you're speaking to the wrong person. And they said, well, who is this? And I said something like Adolfo Hilter, right? And they're like, oh, okay. And then they sounded it out and they're like, you know, it's like, yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Get out of here. You called the wrong house. And they shut up because, you know, who did you call? Ooh, I get some pink ones in here? What did I get? Aw. See, this cherry tree is now in the way because I can't plant these roses. No, don't pick it. Don't pick it. We're here to plant it. We don't want to pick it. Dig it up, plant a new one. Dig it up, plant a new one. Yeah, I love messing with those people. Oh, he just watered the one I was about to dig up. You're doing good there, Cluck. What's your name? Your name is... What is your name? Hey, pal. No. What is his name? What's the chicken's name? Is it Jeffrey? No, it's you. Knocked. Oh, have one of these. I'll give you a birthday cupcake. That's kind of funny because they shouldn't have any knowledge of the virtual machine because the virtual machine never leaves the Windows environment. And if they did, then you've got a serious problem. Because that would be interesting, because if they actually knew that you had a virtual machine of an operating system that's not supposed to ever leak information out, you've got a serious... No, it doesn't matter if it's online. That virtual machine still is incognito. It will still move and function, but it's not supposed to give out information because it's a virtual machine. That's where we test viruses and things, you know, in virtual environments. That's not supposed to be able to get out. Even if you're online, it's not supposed to give information out. Right, but it shouldn't be giving any information to what the operating system is going out. That's what I mean. It's... Oh, that one's pretty funny. Hey Santa, I want A, B, and C. That's pretty good. There you go, Joy. Now you're talking. Alright, let's check out this conductor's hat, even though I have thousands of these. I'm going to wear the birthday hat. We're going to put away the great white shark. Put away the conductor's hat. Put away the modern hospital bed because I bought it. Put away the flower tabletop mirror, my customization kits. My succulent I may keep. Okay, we planted the roses. Now we are going to check the shark. See if I have 3 of those babies. 2 of those babies. And we're going to check was it the wall scroll? Formal paper. So if I'm going to drop 140,000. Oh, I don't have it. Darn it. This is the part of the game that sucks. Now I got to drop some serious money. Oh, I don't have it. Alright, let me go get the 140 grand out of the bank. Somebody's getting a flower tabletop mirror too. I don't know why I have so many of those. Alright. Yeah, it's supposed to be used for testing things, but it shouldn't be, even if you go online, it shouldn't give out information. Because it's a virtual machine. It's not supposed to... And maybe I could be wrong about the Mac one. Maybe the Mac one does do that, but typically they don't. So there's my girl there. Oh, which I've done. I'm almost done. You know what, though? Let's talk about that piece of art that I did. Because I want to change something on it because I'm not happy with it now. I want it, like I did the color shading in marker. This one. Hold on. That program's not up. Ha! System crash. I forgot. Fudgesicles. This one, I shaded in marker. I'm thinking of actually turning around, going back into it, and painting it in paint. And getting a different look to more... But like I'll save this one and say, okay, this one is done. Then I will go back... I will go back and... Oh yeah, I feel great. I took a great nap. Then I'll go back and actually color this in paint because I think it needs a different look. Like that's done in gel marker right now, but I kind of want the paint look. Well, I don't know if I'd do watercolor, you know, because that's the hard part too. Like when I watch other people do, you know, models, theirs look more flesh-like realistic. So there has to be something that I'm not doing with the marker. The marker must not be the right things. I must have to do it in paint to give it more, you know, realistic look. But for the cartoon look, it looks fine. It's perfect. But you know, if I want to change it, you know, I kind of want to make it a little different. All right, let's see what music you have because I need to go shopping. I bought that one. It's $260. Oh yeah, I need 140,000. I think I have that. Oh, they changed the color of the hat. So I need to get how much? 140? Why don't I sell a whole bunch of Nook miles? Nook tickets. So that's going to drop me to 3.3. I'll take out 150. 150, 320. Alright, we're gonna want in the water. I have to get stuff. That's expensive. But I want to give it a different effect. And maybe I'll do it both. I'll do it in a watercolor and I'll do it in an acrylic or an oil. Just so I can say, hey, I've done it and see which I like. Because the other problem, okay, here was the problem. Since I have enough people, I need an honest opinion. Because Joy and I were sitting here and we were having this issue last night that I'm not 100% sure of the background color. So let's talk about that. I have this weird, when I look at this, to me, no matter what background color I have, the right side of the picture that you see, which is her left side, appears darker than the other side. And it seems like whatever color I put works, right? So here's the example. Let's start with purple. If I were to do purple, to me, for some reason, this side of the picture looks darker than this one, but the purple works with the overall picture, right? And so this is where everybody says, okay, well, I like this color better. So we saw green, we saw purple, right? Now I'm gonna go red. That one can work, in my opinion, right? Let's go down to the blues. This dark blue can work. This baby blue can work. Even if you get into the lime lighter greens, those work. And yellow works. Oranges, browns, whatever. So it becomes, what color do I make the background? Because they all seem to go okay. So if anybody has any opinions or any ideas, sort of throw them out there. If not, don't. Purple makes the sign pop. Okay, there's a good, that's a good. So purple. There's one vote for purple. And you know, I like the purple too. So it's really weird how it works. Like it seems like every color somehow works. Oh. And I don't know why. You know, it's like it's almost like the colors, because we picked the correct colors of the person, then the colors all work regardless because they're all complementary to the color scheme that we picked. So purple, so it's 2 for the purple. Yeah, I like the purple too. Plus purple is one of my channel colors, so it works fine for me, but abalone. Oh, maybe I'll go make a sandwich. A nice bologna sandwich. Two snakes today. I was just at that machine, man. Come on. Oh well. But yeah, so you know, I go to the grocery store today. You know, I enjoyed it. It was a good little walk. Probably wore me out. That's the other thing too. Like you know, if I want to get up and take a walk, I have to get up and go first thing in the morning because of this heat. It's pretty brutal, and I don't have the strength yet to keep. You know, like I guess what is it called? My energy expenditure for the day. If I go and I take a walk, you know, that's my energy storage that I've had because I'm not healthy, I guess, or I'm not back to being healthy, or where I should be. I swear that cough feels like it's tearing that stitching. You're a spoonie? What's a spoonie? I don't know that term. What's a spoonie? Is that if I look that up, is that gonna like flag something bad? Term spoonie. Someone living with a chronic illness or disability who uses the spoon theory to explain their limited daily energy, and they need to carefully budget their activities. It's a way to visualize the community impact of chronic conditions or energy levels using spoons as a unit of measurement. Energy. Oh, that's actually interesting. Hold on. Popularized by Christine Miserandino, uses the metaphor of spoons to represent units of energy. People with chronic inability. Yeah, that's the way it's kind of interesting because this is a theory. This is a theory my retired occupational therapist friend tells me. She talks about the energy pool or whatever I have, you know, or whatever I'm available to me at the time. And I never look at it that way. I always look, and it does make sense. Like I always look at it, okay, I got a battery. You know, I've got enough charge to get down the street. And it's like, and that's it. And I take it in a grain of salt, like holding a 1 liter, 2 liter bottle. We'll say 2 liter bottle. Like if I pick up a 2 liter bottle out of the fridge, right, and you do this, right, you have this motion where you pick it up like so. I should be able to hold that bottle in this position for a while, right? However, this isn't 2 liters. This is 40 ounces. But the 2-liter bottle, you know, I'll fill this up or whatever, and then it starts doing, you know, this. You know, getting back to where it's like, okay, now I'm fighting gravity, and my arm can't hold this. And I should be able to, you know, I got to get back to the point where I have the energy and the strength to hold this bottle. And maybe I'll go back to the old training, because I remember one of the military training drills that we did. Of course, my drill sergeant was probably, you know, really strict because I got in his face. But he made me grab 2-gallon milk jugs and hold them straight out, like so, right? Like so, you'd be sitting there, you put your back, you know, against the wall, whatever. You're kind of bent your legs a little bit, so you're kind of trying to hold this seated, a little bit above a seated position, and then you hold your arm out here with the bottle, straight 2 of them out in front of you, and you just hold them, and it becomes, don't let your arms drop, right? And so what it does, if you do anything with working out, it pulls back here along the muscle, along the shoulder blade. It also works, you know, your arms, and you're holding this object at a you know, 90-degree angle from your body, or this milk jug, and trying to keep it there without dropping. So I do that all the time with weights. You know, I'll get there and grab some weights and just sit there and say, okay, let's stretch and do whatever. It's birthday, woot, woot. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. My woots turn to toots. Welcome in, Sassy Cat. How are you? Oh, man. I totally messed that one up. Come on. Where is it? Turn, 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 turn. There we go. That moon jellyfish just spinning in a circle, or I'm spinning in a circle. Don't get it. But, so like I went and talked to the surgeon yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yeah. So recovery's going well, but I've got a 6 more months recovery. So then I talked to him about I want to put on weight, right? Like I want to be able to put on another 20 pounds, get back to the dad bod, you know, be about 160, 150, 160, somewhere in that range. Go back to being, you know, Jason Momoa's body double, and you know, going from there, right? But it's kind of funny because he was kind of laughing at me, like, "You're not going to put on the weight." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Because we did, you know, the surgery you had is basically a really aggressive or intense weight loss surgery. You know, we removed, you know, it's basically having your stomach stapled kind of deal, because you took, you know, esophagus and stomach out and parts out and put it back together. So you're at the point now where you have, your stomach is a sack, right? And at some point after 6 to 12 months, it'll kind of stretch out a little bit, and then you can get more food in. But until then, you're not going to do it. You'll never be obese, but you'll be pretty thin. You won't be able to put on the weight." And I'm like, oh, well, that changes things. Because if I look at it and I say, well, I want to build muscle and whatever, so it's you know, you got to have the lean protein and all of that, you know, and you can only eat X amount of food by weight, say, you know, per cup. So I can have about 10 cups of food, you know, or 8 cups of food a day. Well, you're not going to eat 8 cups of junk food to get the belly fat. You know, you're going to eat more lean stuff to be whatever. So it's going to be interesting. It's like I really got to think about it. And it sucks because half the time it's like, do you want that sandwich or do you want that cake? You know, you can't have both. Pick one. Well, we'll go get some cake here in a bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to change that one to purple. I'm sitting here staring at it like, do you like the purple? Like, yeah, I love purple. Purple's one of my favorite colors. It was my wife's favorite color, too. Purple was the royalty color. Sign of royalty. Wow, I didn't find a scallop at all on this trip. I got 3 slots left. It's so weird that I didn't get something for Pascal. There it is. Haha! It's called a hammer. So I'm a spoonie. Who likes the tunnies? Yeah, you can have it. Here you go. When my head gets cold, I put on my hat. My hair appreciates it. Everyone needs a little help now and then. The other night, I didn't get it until my 3rd trip out. You're talking about the scallop. Yeah. But you know, you make so much money selling the fish or the sea creatures. It's like big time money. So I'm okay chasing sea creatures. And then trying to catch pearls. If I had a daughter, I'd name her Pearl. And I'd name the other one Mistress. What's your name, Mistress? Or concubine? Try living with that one. Daddy must not have liked you. Oh, and another scallop that I get to keep. Look at that. 2 for 2. There you go, Pascal. You can't take that one. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't name a kid Mistress or concubine. Or Karen. Never again. I think nobody's naming their kid Karen. I think Karen got destroyed as a name. But I always wanted to name a daughter Elizabeth. That was the name I think if I had a daughter, that would be the name that I would give. Elizabeth. Okay, hold on. I have been a spoonie since COVID triggered that's fibromyalgia, and a general deterioration 4 years ago. The problem is I get frustrated at myself for not being able to do what I used to be able to do, so I keep borrowing spoons for the next day, which is why I'm always so drained. I'm doing too much at the moment. Yeah, that's the problem I have too, but I'm gonna blame it on I'm a guy. You know, and here's the thing. I'm a guy who I would consider an athlete. I can play any sport. I'm pretty decent at most sports. My daughter was always going to be Arlandria, and then I had a daughter and didn't want to give up the moniker up. Well, that works too. And I'm also the guy who, you know, if I start something, I finish. I don't postpone crap. I don't, you know, if somebody needs my help, I help. I get crap done. You know, if I say I'm gonna go work in the garden, and I'm gonna do A, B, and C. Like, say for example, I'm gonna go in the garden. I'm gonna cut the bushes, trim the bushes, plant new hedges, whatever. And I know this project's gonna take me 8 hours. I will do it till my body can't do it. And so it's rather interesting, like this last year, with the deterioration of muscle and strength and whatever, and basically just trying to eat protein to keep what little I have. Like even mowing my yard, which usually take me 15 minutes, which now takes me 35 to an hour. It's really weird. It's really hard getting to the fact that, say, You know, I used to be able to do my front yard, backyard, side yard, whatever, all 10 yards at the same time. And now I've got to do Monday yard, Tuesday yard, Wednesday yard, Thursday yard kind of deal. That's been tricky and hard to do. What's up, glitter? Ah. Cupcake for you. I got one left, and I think it belongs to... It belongs to Gladys. Yeah, I do. That's a good thing. I wish I had a friend I could have a birthday with every year. That'd be awesome. Thank you. A birthday sign. Well, I guess nobody's ever leaving this Animal Crossing world. I'm gonna have to have a birthday every year. So put it in the agenda. Animal Crossing once a year. Yeah, ad break is over. Welcome back, everybody. What was I saying? So you caught something during COVID, and it's been downhill ever since, and then they've never figured it out. Is that what you're saying? Because from what you're explaining there, that's not the same as the above. So you've had a serious decline, so to speak. Yeah, women don't go past 25, remember? 25. And men, 35. That's the only numbers we ever talk about, 25 and 35. And I'm surprised that I'm surprised the auto mod let Fubar through. That was also funny. If you ever played, I think it was Suikoden 3 or 4, they had a hippogriff or a griffin character, and his name was Fubar. It was totally screwed up, and I don't know how they pulled that off. So you had a really bad reaction to the COVID thing. See, and it's kind of interesting too, because both my wife and I had COVID, and I think I've never been the same since COVID. And obviously now that I've had cancer and all that other fun jazz, it's like, oh, maybe it was, you know, who knows? Maybe it was something that triggered X, Y, and Z. I'll never know, right? I'm going to bring this down to 360,000. I'm going to sell the rest. That's interesting. And see, if governments were smart, they would be doing studies and helping those people who got affected by that, because, you know, one, it was a mandatory immunization process, we'll say. Two, I think, you know, it was a catalyst for unlocking everything else, right? Oh, man, I missed Butterfree. Are you kidding me? Oh, you had it a lot. But you've had it, okay, when you say twice more, that's twice more during the COVID period, not twice like after the COVID period. Yeah, my wife had COVID and then ended up with hand, foot, and mouth. Because her grandson had hand, foot, and mouth. And she had hand, foot, and mouth. He had it twice. She had it, I think she had it twice too. But usually adults don't get hand, foot, and mouth, right? And it was bad. I felt, you know, it changes everything when you as a female have hand, foot, and mouth. You know, you can't go outside, you can't do whatever because it's pretty bad. Hand, foot, and mouth is a terrible, terrible. Ugh. God, but I remember all that crap, you know, because I was the caregiver for everything, right? And that's... And I remember that crap like it was yesterday. Two more. We're down to 260. Yeah, but see, the problem is adults aren't supposed to be able to get childhood illnesses. And that's what I didn't understand. And we, like, it was interesting because her father had COVID, which I swear to God, it was hospital. You know, he picked it up in the hospital. He had a fall, whatever. They sent him home with what they thought was, you know, hospital-acquired pneumonia. I swear it was COVID because he left that hospital and he never walked again. He couldn't get out of bed, you know, and we're talking about an 89-year-old, you know, 90-year-old. Like for 2 years, you know, we were taking care of him. He couldn't get out of bed. Never walked again. God, that's going to trigger a lot of brain crap here for me. And yeah, he never recovered. And then I look at like my wife, she had COVID, and then she had all these things. I had COVID, I have things. You know, like I think COVID was the catalyst for a lot of things in people. And I don't care if it was made, where it was made, or who made it. You know, it was a lab created, whatever. I don't care. You know, the problem was, oh no, I'm going to have cake. I'm not worried about that. The problem was, COVID was, you know, hold on. Let me think about that before I say this. COVID, $14 should be 14 at 3,000 a piece. 30, 42. Oh, I got it right. Trying to put that money back in the bank. COVID, I think COVID brought the best and worst out of people. And I think it changed the dynamic of what we understood to be neighborhoods, communities, families, organizations, groups. I think it changed that whole dynamic. Like, people were no longer kind to one another. You know, people no longer cared for one another. It became a stay with me, stay away from me because you have the plague kind of scenario, right? And it's kind of sad that we reverted back to archaic views on things. And I think it's going to be almost impossible to teach people otherwise, because the process of me caring for you as my neighbor changed because it became monetary. It used to be, you know, oh no, I'm not coming near you. You have COVID. You could have some illness, you know, that would harm me. And now it's like, well, I can't really help you because of the monetary strain. It's changed in a way, but it's still, you know, you have COVID keeps people down. Monetary keeps people down. Everything is that happened is designed in a way to keep people down in you know, from rising, and it's kind of terrible, right? Yeah, and I think so too. And it's been centuries of decline. And you could go back and, you know, you could even say there was you could look at it as the decline in the economy in 2008 kind of kicked that off. The overdone, you know, now I think it's getting worse because, you know, you're out somewhere and and I don't want to say it's like the groups that created this pronoun thing or, you know, pride thing or whatever, but I've been out in public and I've literally watched people, so I try to correct people when they're talking to somebody, say, no, it's not, I'm not a he, I'm a they. And then the other person wants to kick the crap out of them, and they take it like, it's like, whoa, it's like, what is going on here? You know, and it's like, it's almost to a point where I think as the world hits, we're at a point where something is about to boil over, and there's going to be a huge fallout and a huge ramification and a huge attack on different people. And I don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair, but we've gone to a point as society where, like, that boiling limit, everybody somehow is at this limit and it's about to explode. I mean, because you can even watch the news coming out of the States, and some of the stuff you're watching, it's like, wow, what are we doing? You know, it's like, where is the human civility, right? And like, I don't even like talking about half that crap half the time, because it's like, oh, we're getting all the videos where, you know, instead of helping the neighbor's cat out of the tree, we're kicking the cat down the road. You know, it's like, what are we doing here as a people, right? It's sad. And it's weird too, because like, I will go somewhere, and I'm going to use a grocery store, for example. Like today, I was in the grocery store. There's a woman, you know, whether attractive or not, it doesn't matter. There's a woman, you know, I'm standing there looking at crisps. She's standing there walking behind me looking at crisps. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, I'm a little bit too far out in the aisle. And she says, oh, no, you're okay. You know, thanks, you know, and she's very polite. And I'm like, okay, so that's a good thing. I do that to somebody else, and it's like, oh, and it's like, whoa, buddy, why are you getting all gruffy with me? You know, it's like, what are you doing? Why the attitude? I'm just being polite, trying to get out of the way. And you should just say, certainly. You know, if I say, excuse me, certainly. Leave it at that. Don't be like, oh, I was here first, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't care. You're sitting in the middle of the aisle. The aisle is designed to left, right. You're coming this way. I'm going that way. Get out of the middle. You know, what's this? You know, don't do that. What are you doing, man? Or lady, you know, because a lot of times it is the ladies who do that too. And there's no point. Really, it's like, why are you doing that? Yeah, and you know, and everybody, you know, has a, like, I don't care either. Call me Mr., he, you know, sir, you know, and I always tell people, no, don't call me sir, because sir was my father. You know, however, now that he's not here, now I have to be sir, you know, so it's like, okay, you can call me sir. But it's one of those, my biggest problem with it is, you're going through something and you have a title, you're changing it. I'm using the term because it's the proper way the word was intended. I don't care now if it depicts your sexual orientation. That's not what the pronoun is supposed to do. Because you've changed it to mean something other than that I'm A or B, not my, you know, that's a little bit out of control. I'm not a sir. Yeah. You know, and it's, and I have no problem with it. Like, I don't mind being corrected, you know. You know, I know people transitioning and going through stuff, and that's fine, you know. And I will do my best to call you he or she or they, you know, as I can. But if I make a mistake, see, the other problem is when you go up to somebody in public, like say I run into you in the street, and I correct you for saying something, I'm the one in the wrong. If I'm going to correct a random stranger who knows nothing about me and I'm getting an attitude about it, I'm in the wrong. It is not their problem. It's not that senior's problem. They wouldn't know any better. They grew up in an age where we called people Mr. and Mrs. Too bad. You know, if you don't like that, don't take it out on them, because you're the one in the wrong. And that's what drives me nuts. You know, it's like, hold on, you know, you're correcting somebody, you're correcting a child, you're correcting a senior. Don't do that. If it's so important to you to, oh, that you have to be this or that, you're the one in the wrong. You're the one who's not inclusive. You're the one who's being nasty. They don't know. How would they know? They look at you and they see, you know, flotation devices. They're going to call you ma'am. It's just the way it is. You know, I've been called ma'am a few times myself until they say, oh, he's got a beard. Let me correct myself. And it's like, fine, whatever. It's a simple mistake. But if I become that AWOD who has to correct you, I'm the one technically in the wrong. And that's where it drives me nuts, because people don't think about the fact that, you know, perception to some is completely different. And yes, you may be going through something and it offends you, whatever. But it's not everybody else's problem that you're going through something. You know, I have cancer. It's not my neighbor's problem I have cancer. If I end up saying, oh, I this, and I'm nasty to him, I'm the jerk. Right? It's before you jump on people, think about it, right? Right, and you know, but if you got it wrong and they attack you for it, like you're wrong, like you know, whatever, that's the problem, right? That's where it's bad. Welcome back, Joy. What did you make for lunch? Well, I'm gonna ask you again in a few hours, because you're gonna have lunch. Are we having hot dogs again? I bought new salami. I bought European salami this time. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna have a European salami. And yes, ladies, I'm available, so if anybody wants to take care of me, let me know. If you know somebody, let me know. Whose house is this? Oh, it's Hans. Yep. But yeah, it's oh, fruit tree. Darn it. It's interesting. Cheesy might scroll. I have to sell fruit, right? Hold on, did I just do that incorrectly? This one's sell fruit. No, okay, I sell fruit. All right, plant a fruit tree and chop wood. Oh boy, Cheesy might scroll. Okay. So if you go to a bakery, are these things that are readily available most times? Like you could probably go in and buy a cheesy might scroll or a veggie might scroll or a bun or whatever we called it yesterday, which I can't remember. Yes. I'm gonna have to come to Australia and try something out. We're having a problem. We're having a problem finding it here. Like Vegemite seem to have disappeared from the shelf or something. Darn it! I was just at the grocery store. I could have asked them. There's my coffee. Ooh, look at that. I can go cook a hot item, which was, I don't remember. Oh, no, I'll find some. We'll get some. If you send it to me, I'm going to pay duty on that stuff. Milo. What is Milo? I think we have Milo. Hold on, I think we looked that up the other day when my friend and I were in the grocery store and I got some Milo. Milo is what? Oh, and for those of you Sim 4 fans, I saw that there was a new expansion. So everybody's gonna freak out and buy it. Nature something, but I don't know what to tell you. I'm thinking of playing that game, and I'm like, I don't know if I have the time. What were we doing? Coffee. And then cooking. Oh, I gotta go check what the food is, so I gotta cook. Yeah, malted chocolate for drinking. I think we have that. Minestrone soup. Minestrone soup. Stuff that Giggy won't eat. Because it's vegetable soup. Why don't you just call it what it is and quit lying to people? Some vegetable soup. Tomato, potato, carrot. Tomatoes, potatoes, and carrots. I always love when you're making like a chocolate dessert, and you blend it with the hand blender, and then it's like you've got the little bladed things with chocolate all over it, and I'm the one who gets to lick it, regardless if it's got egg or cookie dough or whatever. I'm going to lick that thing. And get it all over my face because I love licking chocolate off of that. Okay, so potato, carrots, and tomatoes. Because I'm that guy. Yeah. Well, no, minestrone is fine. I'm okay with minestrone. I'm not okay with Manhattan clam chowder. Oh yeah, the beaters are mine. You no, well then, my grandson, and then the beaters were his, and I'm okay with that. But normally the beaters are mine. And it was interesting too today because I tried to buy cookies because I like a snack, and I should probably make the. God, I should have bought the ingredients to make the brownies. I forgot the one. I got to remember to write this crap down. I forgot the one ingredient. That I needed, and I want to say it was baking something powder. I think I'm out of baking powder. Flea and tadpole. Darn it, what were we talking about? Oh, the egg beaters. The beaters. Not the egg beater, sorry. The beater for the chocolate cream sauce or whatever you're making, fudge brownies or whatever. Yeah, I don't mind sharing them. Anymore, I mean, I don't get to choose or whatever. And it's kind of crazy too, because part of me, like when I think about life, I'm at the age where it's like, oh, I could still have a kid. And then I'm at the age where like, no, I don't want to deal with that crap. You know, that's another $1,000,000 coming out of my pocket. But I don't know. We will get healthy, wealthy, and wise, and we'll figure it out. Oh, look at that. A rooster drinking coffee. Oh, and he said A. What, is he a Canadian rooster? He said A. I should clip that so I can look at that again. He said the word A. Yeah, I'll take coffee. And, okay, I typically have straight hair until it gets past my shoulders, and then I get ringlets that go down. But as you can see, humidity has caused me to curl, or cancer has caused me to curl. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you better go get ready. You can't go to work in your pajamas. Well, you could. They'd be like, uh-oh, something wrong. And just, you know. It's like, leave her alone today. But you have a good day at work, Joy, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you at lunchtime. Oh, wow. He made a coffee, cake tasting coffee. Yeah, you teasing the boys going to work in your pajamas. Don't do that. I just did flowers, man. Do not give me the flower one. Oh, God, that's the one I hate. Oh, and I'm going out to the island to finish that thing today. Hey, Molly, thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome in. How are you? How are you? How has life been treating you? Hopefully good. I want to sell some stuff. And then we're going to get, oh yeah, minestrone soup, cherries. I think that's it. Sold. I'm same. I'm taking things a day at a time, but I'm good. I'm doing all right. I'm done with the chemo and I'm in the recovery phase now. And we're so far so good. Ad break is over. Welcome back. And don't worry about my messy mop head over here, or what I have left. Yeah, and I guess, well, you haven't been here in a while, so I guess I should explain something. So I went to the surgery doctor. I had a CT because I still have pain from the surgery, and I don't know if it's like scar tissue or whatever, but it'll take a while, right? I still have another 6 months of recovery, and I'm gonna start, working back working out or whatever to get back into some kind of shape. But like I talked to the surgeon yesterday, like I'll never be obese. I'll be thin the rest of my life, which is great, you know, and I won't put on a lot of weight. So I'll probably only get to maybe 150, 160, which is fine. But the CT scan, both him and the cancer doctor told me so far there's no cancer, right? So that's a good thing. But I have another CT scan at the end of the month for the whole body, and we'll check. So far so good. And I'm feeling good. I mean, I feel great. Like I can do whatever. The only problem is I don't have the strength or the energy to go back and do whatever. But we'll get there. And yeah, I feel pretty good. And I'm still planning to drive down, you know, to Maryland or whatever in September. Or my mother wants to take a trip to like New Hampshire and Maine for the fall. So I may drive down and go with her so she can see places. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the sugar one. I want the non-sugar one. Yeah, it's pretty in the fall. She wants to see the, you know, the colors and stuff, so. Because where she is in California, you don't get the colors. And what do you know? That's my 40th trip. Did it on my birthday. Been saving that one. Done. Or 50th. Haha. Done, buddy. Oh, I need 11 more stretches. So, but yeah, but otherwise, I mean, I feel good. I feel great, you know. I'm cleaning up, you know, obviously trying to clean up my house, stuff like that. I'm in the mode where, like, in my head, it's like, okay, so clean up your house like if you had to sell it and move into a small apartment kind of mentality, right? So, you know, you go through and like, all right, well, let me go through room by room and get rid of whatever. And, you know, like I've been telling people, I've been, you know, shredding documents and paper, you know, because I've got, you know, as an accountant, right, we tend to store everything. And when you do that, you've got too much stuff, too much paper, right? So now I'm going through and like, well, I don't need paper from 5-10 years ago. It's like, shred it, right? But it's like, I'm doing pretty good mentally, physically, you know. I'm going to start walking once the heat goes down because we're in a heat wave right now, which is kicking our butt. You probably have that too. Yeah. No, and I've been sorting papers, and like I've been showing people, like I have, you know, when I recycle paper, I have a recycle bin that I do bags, right? So I have this big bin, you know, that I fill up with shredding, and it takes about 10-15 things through my shredder. And I've already done 2 bags, and I've got about another, I would say I've got another at least 5 to 10 to go. So, you know, as I can sit here and just pop things in the shredder, it's great. Most of the time I can't. So, you know, it's like, but you got to do it, right? Like, you know, and it's interesting too, because I've been to university twice here, you know, and I've kept everything I've ever done in university, right? So I've got folders of paper. It's like, why? You know, it's like, why do you have that? You know? So it's one of those, get rid of that junk. And it's time to, you know, it's time to get rid of that stuff, because I don't care. You know what so-and-so taught me in grade whatever, don't need it. But other than that, I'm doing good. You know, and I really have to thank, you know, I've had a really good community here on Twitch, you know, a lot of nice people to talk to, and it's good to be able to talk about things in a safe environment, so it's nice. And I appreciate it, you know. And it's also one of those, you know, I'm kind of like it because I feel like we've created a place where people can talk about things, and it's not so chaotic as some of the other streams I've been in. But yeah. But other than that, how are you? Taking some time off, getting some stuff done. I guess I don't need to do this. No, this rock I can just pound. Seems to be right here. Yeah, I'm in a place that can't knock me back. Perfect! Give me gold, give me gold, give me gold. Nope. Of course not, you won't give me any gold. Well, remember, and I will tell you like I tell everybody, if you want somebody to talk to, you can talk to me. I'm more than happy to listen and be there. And you know that. So don't be a stranger. You need to talk to somebody. Let me know. Sometimes just talking is very helpful to people. Right, but that's besides the point. That's not the point. It doesn't matter if you didn't do anything. Sometimes just being able to talk to somebody will make you feel better about the current. It's not whether or not something has happened. Sometimes just being able to say, oh, you know, how was your day? And you know, did you have something nice to eat? Did you, you know, just that alone is huge for people. A little sympathy and support and human contact can go a long way. Like even if I sit here and I ask you, say, hey, did you get to try that key lime pie ice cream yet? You know, or just that, and you just have a simple conversation about something. You know, those things help, right? I was pumping iron, super sweaty, when I slipped in DIY idea and had a weight. Slammed into my head. I got super psyched about it and had to share it with someone. Now, get those arms building. Swole Crafter Lyman. Iron frame. Which I don't know. Alright. You haven't tried it yet? Oh, it's yet. Well, maybe sometimes try something new. Like I've been doing that. I've been trying something new. Like I've been buying different salamis, and you know, I've been having cheese and cracker trays, and you know, because I'm trying to have more protein, right, to my diet. For one, two, you know, I'm trying to, since I can't eat a lot of food, I'm trying to eat things that fill me up and are better for me. Now I got to try to start adding more greens back in, which I'm dreading. I can't get around that. Oh wow. Hold on a second. Am I actually stuck right here? Trying to grab. So I will go down in here and get some strawberry shortcake in a bit. Hold on, there's something in that bush. Or on this rose. Have you read any good books lately, or you watched anything good on TV? Which, by the way, I want to watch that Fallout series on Amazon. Really, man? You messed up my butt. Oh, mosquito. Messed up my striking of that rock. Lucifer? Oh, that was a good series. Nice. That was a good show. Really? I figured I could jump that. Well, nice. Lucifer's cool. Oh no, I did that rock. Alright, let's see if I need to do any trees. Water flowers, that's not going to work here. Catch a flea, not going to work here. Catch a tadpole. Nope. Alright, so we could probably go back. Because this looks like the same time frame. Go home, buddy. Why is everybody saying A all of a sudden? Well, yeah, so we've been drawing too. Like, I guess you haven't been here in a few days, but we did this. Dun dun dun. We drew Isabel eating a bowl of ramen, which I'm done with and not done with, but we will continue. And I've drawn tons of emotes too, so if you look through the new channel emotes, I've got some new channel emotes, which are good and bad at the same way. But yeah, so we've been having a little fun, just getting back into art. It's been good too, because my brain is finally starting to function. We're like, oh, I can do art again. And it's been nice. But yeah, so we did Isabel. What else did we do? Oh, we did the walrus and stuff. Let me see if I can pull those up. Steam Automation Fest. Discounts, demos, and more. What do we got on sale here? And I should start Baldur's Gate, but Hello Kitty's taking all my time. Oh, it's got an update coming. Darn it. Well, that update was quick. Let me pull up the program. But yeah, so we drew Isabel. And it's good because the way I did it, I can replace the head whenever I want. So we have done pictures like... Hold on. I gotta get my screen capture set. Hold on. What's going on here? We did a walrus. Which is one of our new channel emotes. We also did a couple animated series. So I drew kind of a Stardew Valley character. I kind of added a little bit of Cult of the Lamb and made her a vampire. So this one's animated and goes like so. Totally interrupting. Sorry to say I finished page 5 of 9 pick in Discord, so now I'm going to bed. All right, Arlandra, you have a good night, and we'll see you. Sleep well. Have something good to eat, and we'll see you in a bit. And I'm about to go get some cake, I think. But yeah, so we did that. What else? We did a good game logo. It's kind of like little tribal, little whatever. It's kind of cool. I like it. Oh, we did another animation too. We did one for Canada Day. We did a beaver. You know, just a simple kind of cute. You know, we were doing a little bit of pixel art, I guess. And then the last one I did, we started. I'm still working on this one. Was a little bear, and he kind of just does ooh face so far. And I don't know if I'm just gonna leave him like that or whatever, but we'll figure it out. Ooh woo. Yeah, now I feel like cake. Darn it. You got me thinking about cake. It's about to go cut me a piece of strawberry shortcake. But yeah, so we've been back to the drawing art. I've got a whole list of art I've got to do. And it's fun. So that's what Gigi's up to lately. As he's recovering from treatments and getting back to normal. But yeah. Oh, and Roy, I will. I'm going to enjoy my birthday. I'm about to have cake. And I should do it now because when I have to, at 11 or 10 Eastern, when Joy comes back for lunch, I will have salami. Let's should go grab that cake. So let me put you back on the switch capture. Oh, we'll go back. Hold on, let's go back to the island. And then we'll grab some cake. That's kind of funny. Gigi's like a barber then too, because everybody can just talk to me about their problems. And we can fix them. Bum, 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 bum. Why didn't... Oh, I forgot to chop the trees. Did I need to chop trees? No. Oh, iron something, right? We got an iron grate or something? Iron frame. Wow. All right. Well then. I should go out to Harv's Island too. You've been sleeping a lot, huh? I've been sleeping a lot too, and I think I blame it on the heat. I should check if I need these coconuts. Part of me says I need coconuts. 30. You know what? Maybe I'll keep the fruit this time, and then we'll go make stuff with the fruit. Are you sleeping like in the daytime more, or you're not sleeping at night, like an insomnia kind of deal, or your sleep pattern is just off? Like mine is off. Like I'm literally on, I would say I'm on a, I go to bed at like 2 or 3 in the morning, get up at like noon. Like I've got to get my schedule back to where I go to bed relatively earlier. It's not gonna happen, but I try. Gotcha. Or is it one of those you need to get into a point where you're watching my stream, you have a snack with me, and then go to bed at an appropriate time? You know. Oh, that sounds like what I'm doing. I just took a nap from 4 to 6. That sounds exactly like my day today. I went out to the grocery store at like 1:30, came home, tried to stream, and went back to bed. Took a nap. Told everybody, oh, I gotta take a nap. Yeah, I know that feeling. That's exactly what I'm doing. My pattern's all messed up. That's funny. Alright, since the ad starts in 4 minutes, when that ad break comes, I'm going to go get a piece of cake. So if anybody else wants to get a dessert, like tea or coffee, you know, that's your time. You playing any cool games lately? You like the queen of cozy games. Wait, what was the bug? Oh, flee. Alright, so which one of you visitors, or clans people, or villagers, I guess they're villagers. Oh, you're not focusing on something, huh? Well, hello. Welcome in, Anna Papa. You need to get back into some Stardew Valley is what your problem is. You just need a nice race through something and play for a while. Tamaguchi game. Oh, I caught the fish first try. Look at that. I didn't see that one. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, no, I didn't get into that. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of waiting, I guess, on certain things to come out. I'm kind of being selective. Like, I've got World Tour in my Mario Kart one. I haven't even popped that in yet. And I've got Bravely Default, and I should play that one. I don't know. Am I family friendly? Yeah? Yeah. It says family friendly on my tag. I don't use language. You can hang out. We're playing a cozy game that's open for everybody. But I was looking at there's so much on the Switch though. Did you finish oh, thank you. Were you able to finish the Wind Waker achievement run? Because I know you were doing that. Oh. You gotta start hanging out with Ziggy more to get more motivated. I've been playing that Bitcraft online, and I'm trying to get a partner with them. I actually like it, but man, it is grindy. But it's cool. Like I've got enough now where I can go start my own settlement, and I probably should. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Really? That's pretty close. You turn your face, buddy. Come on. Bitcraft online? It's a MMO where you basically you can how do you explain it? Like you can ultimately you create your character, then you gather resources, you can build your own settlements, like your little own community, and then other people can join your settlements, so these settlements turn into towns. You can expand lands, it turns into empires. It's really cool how it's set up. Maybe I'll pop it in here in a little bit. Ad starting soon. Oh, okay. Here's where we're gonna take a break. Then I'm gonna go grab a piece of cake. Please, God, don't be. Oh, I thought it was something else. I was like, nope. All right, let me go grab a piece of cake. So if you want something, go grab a dessert. We'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a slice of cake because I'm hungry. We'll be right back. Whoops. The ad break has ended. Welcome back, everybody. All right, so here's where we are. I have got a couple slices of a nice strawberry shortcake. They do it in a block or a rectangle instead of a standard, but that's what we're going to have today. Birthday cake, strawberry shortcake. And then I'm going to top it off with a nice mini can of soda. But that's what we're doing. So hopefully everybody got something nice, because I'm going to have cake. And it looks really good, and it's got a really nice flavor. Damn, that is really good. Wow. That was a good choice of cake. pretty funny when you got to buy your own cake, though. But that's life. You get used to it. But I have chat, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I haven't looked at what's out there on the Switch, the new stuff. Damn, this is really tasty. Oh, that's right. We gotta look at people and see if anybody's got the fleas. Happy birthday to me. Alright, now I can justify 20 bucks as alright because this cake is really tasty. Yeah, I'm waiting on Final Fantasy Tactics, the remake. I'm waiting on the Harvest Moon Bazaar. Is it Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons? I'm not 100% sure. Then I'm waiting on yeah, there's not really a whole lot coming that I'm waiting on. So it's like I should finish some of this old stuff that I haven't had a chance to, right? Oh my god, this cake is really good. I'm still doing that Hello Kitty every day. It's like my morning resource grind. I get up, I get up and I watch other streamers, and I'll be sitting there playing Hello Kitty while I'm doing it. It's a grind. Now, there's nobody out. How am I gonna catch a flea if nobody's outside? Well, it's a fun game. You should try it. They added new people. Or maybe you unlock them as you go. I'm not sure. But you know, now we're doing like you can get Hello Kitty's grandma. Whatever, you know. I'm still trying to do the island stuff, get everybody to full friendship level. I'm kind of slow on that. I've only got like 4 more to go or 3 more to go. Spend bells or sell bells? Spend items, sell items. Okay. I caught the growlithe. Woohoo! It's tomatoes, potatoes, and carrots. Potatoes, tomatoes, and carrots. Potatoes, carrots, and tomatoes to make the minestrone soup. Yeah, you know that last Steam sale they had, the summer sale? I put stuff in my cart. And I went out because I had to go to an appointment and I was going to buy it. And it was the last day. I didn't realize it was the last day. So I didn't get to buy anything because I missed the sale. And I was kind of like, oh, I was so pissed because I was going through like the under $12 or under $6, and I found a few things that I was like, oh, let me get it. You know, so I made the mistake of putting it in my cart and like, oh yeah, and then like, oh, let me go run this, do this, and then come back and like, oh man, it was so mad. And then I go back and look at it, it's like, oh, I'm not paying $30, you know, like, but I did pick up a few things, but it was like that was so foolish because, you know, I didn't mind paying $2-3. I totally messed that up. Kind of funny when you go back and think about it, but you know, oh, Giggy made a mistake, you know. But yeah, it's funny. Yeah, this strawberry shortcake, I'd have to admit, is pretty good. And whatever jelly they used was good. They didn't put like real strawberries. The only flaw is there's no like full-blown strawberries in there, but other than that, it's good. It's got a nice flavor. Oh, come on. You get stuck or what? It's pastry, man. It's cake batter. But yeah. Well, we had birthday cake. At least we did that. And it was good. And it's too hot. And I'm going to try to get up early and take a walk, but we'll see. It's too hot. Because it's one of those too, like when the heat wave at night, it's not cool enough. It's hard to sleep when it's 20 some odd degrees. Let's see, 20 some odd degrees is 40, 72. It's like 78 to 80 to 90, somewhere in there, which makes it really brutal. All right. So what are we doing now, birthday boy? I got to get in the water. I got to get some Nook miles. I can do a I can do a quick round of. I can go quickly around the island. One trip around. How come I can't say that phrase? around, abound. Do a quick, Anyway, I go around the island one time. I don't know what the phrase I'm trying to say. I can't seem to get my mouth to say. I listen to the birds outside my window. Well, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for being here for the birthday celebration. It's been fun. It's been nice. I've enjoyed the company. And the conversations. Tiger, oh, mantis shrimp. Yep. Get the good peachy Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, man, those are good. Oh, I forgot to tell Joy that remind me to tell her that cheese that I bought was really good. Lactose-free bar or whatever. Might have to go buy another one of those. It seems like that's going to be my staple. Like I'm gonna cook it tomorrow on grilled cheese and see what happens. I don't know why I'm buying an abalone sandwich. Abalone. Ooh, a whelk. I haven't seen one of those in a while. You know what I haven't caught in a while? Like the Gigas clam. Or some of these other big crabs, like a Gazami crab. I don't know. Speak of the devil. That's something that's moving pretty quick. And it cut back into me. Wow. Gah. Wait a minute, the way he said that, is that new to me? That's not new, is it? I need to check to see if that is a... No, I don't think it's new, but maybe the way he said it. Oh, it's on... Look at the time break on that. Donated. Hold on a minute. Oh, I can check these to make sure I didn't... Ow, man. Sure donated everything. A lobster. I'm missing one, and I don't think it comes till October. Oh, that means you guys got to stick with me till October? Oh, boy. So we got to figure out if you want some IRL gym streams or you want some IRL walking around the lake streams. Which I should set up this camera and see if I can do it. We'll test that tomorrow. Maybe I'll walk the beach. Or we'll take the metal detector out and comb the beach. Find lost jewelry, stuff like that. People drop all kinds of things on the beach. Gold is gold, baby. So all of this has been donated. Let's check the fish. I'm sure every fish has been donated, but I've missed a lot. That little killifish. And don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe on YouTube as well, or Twitch. It would be great. I'm trying to get to 1,000 viewers by Christmas. So if you know people, spread the word. Tell them that this guy's not bad. He's alright. You should follow him. He does a little bit of everything. And he's cute. And he's available. A wild comb bear. Comb bear. I like that sea butterfly. That one's cool. And the little Nemo fish. Little Dory fish. Little I wet myself fish. I forget what his name was. Now we're into the sharks. Caught one of those today, great white. Yeah, those great whites are pretty big. But yeah, this game had a lot of depth. You know, you got to dive for sea creatures, you got to fish, you got to catch bugs. I mean, there's so much you could do. You know, you could farm, technically. Oh boy. mantis shrimp was that fast? Are you kidding me? Yeah, that strawberry shortcake was really good. Maybe I'll order Taco Bell tomorrow. I'll have it delivered. But I don't have any appointments, so if I give myself stomach cramps and whatever else, it's better to do it when I'm home and I'm off work kind of thing, you know? Can't do it on the road. I'm on the road again. Whoa. Hold on. How did I miss you? Wow. He went right by me. Little muscle. You tricking me, eh? You tricked me. He's tricking me. Who is this? Gonna let her know I'm lurking. Let her know I'm lurking too. I like the way she did her island though. I like Crafteria's island. A different kangaroo. That's a Walt. I ate too much. The back beach. This is where Red parks his boat. Alright, that's about it. Get one more ad break. Yeah, nice. Alright, let's get out of the water. The birthday week celebrations continue. Put the money away. Oh, my tummy hurts because I ate too much. Oh, I only had 3 cups of cake. Could be all the sugar. Ooh. Yeah, I might have just created a sugar problem. Wait a minute, I don't have some of those patterns. Ad break is over. Welcome back, everybody. Alright, so we put our 3.5 back. Now we also had 320 we need to put back. And then we're at the right point where we were before we spent the 140,000. So we made that back. So let's redeem some more Nook miles. Let's redeem till we get down to 360. And we're one more, right? Yeah, one more. Oh boy. Well, I could go make the hot item. The house looks like a dungeon. Dude, wait a minute. I have all these. Oh, they're hydrangeas. What the heck is a Morpeko? I missed it. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Well, I haven't made it. I gotta make. Oh, what's this? Didn't I make that? I didn't make the campfire? Really? I thought I made the campfire. Oh, I'm not paying 7. I'll go over here and do tools for 7. You're crazy, man. That's nuts. I'm not paying that. Nice. Oh, another 100. Not so nice. That's expensive, man. Oh. I should wear the purple star. I'm a star. Shark Tank's not bad. Where's my Cavalier shirt? Break rocks. Oh. We gotta pop in Dinkum. Did I download Dinkum? No, I didn't. Well, I didn't put a lot of things on here. Well, now I'm doing something funny again. Yeah, I didn't put Dinkum on there. Well, let's figure it out. Let's run around. We talked to everybody. Gave it all my birthday cakes or cupcakes. We'll listen to one more round of music. Do an encore. Oh, you'll play the birthday song again. Could just record it. Let me go get a glow stick. Knox is out and about somewhere, huh? Where does that guy like to hang out? Nice. Golden urn. And metal pot. I don't know if I have a metal pot. It says that went. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Metal pot. I don't think I have a metal pot. Golden urn. All right. We're going trick-or-treating. An eye mask? I don't know how you... Why would I wear an eye mask? And the things they make you do. Oh yeah, it's a special day. It's not a Saturday. It's awesome. He is here for me. Oh, come on, man.